Just give me a thumbs up if I'm okay in the picture. Yeah, hero. Gotcha.
Okay, dead center frame now.
Good morning, rail friends, and welcome to Ringgold, Georgia. Warren and I have rushed out to the Voters Precinct parking lot along the CSX W&A Sub. Now, don't get excited. Warren just did, but you just heard a horn.
Sounds like he's wrong.
We do have the bird cam on. And as you all know, if it's not your first time, the bird cam's on 24/7. And you can listen to all the communications throughout the area because the bird can radio also scans all the NS activity, and it covers quite an area. So Warren and I have been down here for, Warren, 45 minutes?
Hour, maybe?
About an hour. And then we got notification. We listened to the bird cam, and dispatch cleared our train number M514 through Dalton and into the siding at Tunnel Hill. So we are on the historic W&A for CSX. That way, south. That way, north. Bird cam. That way as well. So we are getting ready. I hope you're just as excited as I am because A, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. B, on this train, 514, locomotive 4720, 1 CSX. And for Warren and I, it's both the first time to catch it, and we're going to do it right here on home ground. And guess what else? 1776, Spirit of Armed Forces is going to come right up that way as a mid-DPU. So not just one exciting special interest locomotive, but 2 here at 5 in the morning. And it is now, let's see, this is the 12th of July, 2025. So if you're tuning in right now, if I woke you up, I'm sorry, but I know you get notifications. Don't hate me, but hey, Warren's been keeping track of this thing for hours. He's been on everything that you can look at from here to there and back 3 times. And then he called at 3:30 and said, all right, it's time, let's roll. And we did. So we're here. We are also going to shoot a short and a production.
That's I-154 restricting going into the Graysville siding.
All right. So we will probably hang out and have 2 trains. We heard that they had one at 23rd Street, which they cut loose, and he is now, and if you are watching the bird cam as well, they just pulled a southbound into Graysville.
It is southbound I-154.
I-154, Warren says. And so bird cam's 122.8, Graysville siding's just after him. We are about the 115 here. So he's just a few miles up the road. Tunnel Hill is about 15 miles down the road train time, and probably car time, wouldn't you say, Warren?
Maybe, yeah.
Depends on how fast that Dodge of his will go.
Probably a little faster than this train's moving.
But
Not too faster, though.
if you're in Ringgold and you're going to go down to Tunnel Hill, you do not want to speed. And when you get to that section down there by the Circle K where they drop it on you to 45, trust me, if you ever need to find a police officer, that is one spot you can find one, because it goes 55, 45, 55, and there's just this little span in there, and it's like nomad land. So anyhow, 1 CSX coming our way. And as you know, 1 CSX, the news release came out at the end of 2024. He started rolling at the beginning of this year, 2025. And it honors and stands for all of the employees of CSX Transportation Company. And on the side of that, I don't know if we'll see them tonight or not, but on the side of that, 14 logos of the different unions, all represented on the side of that train, bringing everybody together in a group hug. So, That's about it for news and excitement. Don't forget, catch of the week. If you're waiting on your trackside this week, you still have until tomorrow, Sunday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Submit your catch. Anything train related that you've seen, an old car, a favorite engine, a depot that's just incredible. Uh-oh, horn.
Yeah.
That's horn.
I guess just a little editorial note here. These units have been glued together for about the past, what, 3 weeks? Because they've been running up and down the
running
Etowah.
up and down here, there, and yonder.
Yeah, they've been running up and down the Etowah line on that 541.
Boy, Warren, we got lucky we got to hear horn tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't this one, right?
Huh?
It wasn't that one. It was definitely that one.
Yeah, I was down there.
All right. Because we also have horn behind us on the bird cam. We're getting everything set up, situated, and ready here. There's the historic Ringgold Depot back in 1890. for those of you just jumping on, we are waiting for M514, led by one CSX, locomotive 4720. And in the middle, mid DPU, 1776, Spirit of Armed Forces. This train is going to be headed to Radnor Yard in Nashville. So let's listen. We won't get much of a horn until it's crossing time. We do have a crossing right over past that tree. So we'll hear gates and lights, and then we'll swing back. Let's listen for those gates, lights. He's not far. Very quiet in the town of Ringgold, in front of the historic 1890 Ringgold Depot. And we did shoot a production for Casey as well as, so we're going to give Casey a sound check and a white bar. So, Casey, one recording device, one sound recorder, 3, 2. All right, everybody. We have got that done for Casey. And for those of you that haven't been with me before, just like in the movies, we have the clapper, and we do exactly what they do in the movies right here on Rail Moments. That way Casey can consolidate the video with the exact points on the sound. So we're going to listen to that train go north. We'll probably hear him for a moment. Warren, you want to say anything to everybody?
Oh man.
Wait a minute. Let's get. Whoops! Sorry, I just kicked the tripod there. All right, everybody, meet Warren. Warren's the one that made sure that we weren't late this morning. Take it away, Warren.
This crew has got to be tired. So they're using what is called the Manchester to Chattanooga Super Pool, which means there is a pool of crews, engineers, and conductors that take the run from Manchester to Atlanta and Chattanooga all in one trip. The Manchester to Atlanta part is relatively short. It's about, I think, what, 40 or 50 miles to Atlanta from Manchester.
I have to get my geography lesson going. That's a little early in the morning for those pop questions.
Yeah, it's a really short trip for that crew, and so I think they've been on duty for, I don't even know what time they went on duty. I'll have to look, but these guys have been up since Manchester and have ran the whole night through Cartersville at 3 a.m. So these guys are running through just to get back to that hotel and get some sleep before they got to get back on and head back to Manchester. We got I-154 sitting in the siding over here at Graysville. There's a couple more that are coming out of 23rd Street from what I know, but I'm not sure yet. So.
And Warren has not volunteered to stay till 6 this morning, so we probably aren't going to catch the other two coming out of, I think, 20 there, but we are going to catch the one that Warren just mentioned.
I think I will stay for I-154.
Well, look at that. You guys talked him into staying.
Usually that has good power. The last time it came through, it had the LNN.
All right, we're going to turn the scanner back up. Yeah, who knows what the surprise is? If Crash was here, he would tell you why. All right, we do have the scanner turned back up.
Kraft macaroni and cheese and some freedom.
Good morning, kid. Thanks for being up with Warren and I this morning, kid. Just went through your town. Thanks for sending him on up here. I rolled out. I got my morning look going on. We're one CSX. First time on our line, isn't it?
I think we've seen it before, but it's just gone through too late for us.
Right.
It actually is either too late or too cold, for that matter, because it came out during the winter, but
well, at least it is, because it's your first time to catch it too, right?
Yeah, it is.
So it is the first time for Rail Moments. It's the first time for Warren. Man, what a fun morning.
It has been a fun morning indeed.
And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and report him in case there's anybody else to the north of us trying to find him.
He'll go north through Cowan later today, I bet you that.
Tony, wake up! We're going to send you one. They'll probably spend some time in Waxahachie, don't you think?
I don't know. I don't know if it works anything. I mean, it was a straight shot north out of Manchester, so. Let me look up the symbol and see if it works anything. I'm gonna look up this symbol on. Alright, M514. Radnor Yard to Nashville via Atlanta and Waihatchee. Carries M648 traffic to Nashville, overflow Waycross to Birmingham, block. I think that's him blowing there for that crossing there.
Yeah, our other one shouldn't be here that quick.
Yeah. So this was the old M648, I think. Because some time ago they, yeah. South Graysville. Yeah, you can hear how tired that conductor is. He is exhausted.
Had a long day.
Been a long night for them. Shoot, they probably won't be. I mean, they'll leave in their next train. They'll leave in the day and come back to Manchester in the night.
And he was calling Graysville?
South of Graysville.
South end. So our train that we just saw is just about getting ready to go through the Graysville siding and then across the bird cab.
Yeah, so this, I think this was the old M648 Waycross to Chicago, but this goes Radnor Yard to Nashville. And then we have the southbound counterpart M515 that runs via Birmingham. Remember the good old days when they used to run 514 and 515 up the W&A.
Memories back, huh?
Yep. Catching the one of them tier 4 aces leading M515 out of chat. Man, this restructuring with the symbols. Okay, so the oh, he just called North Graysville.
We can hear all kinds of train horns in the distance tonight.
Well, that's that 4720 one.
Graysville siding that says just before the 122.8 for the bird cam, so we'll just call it the 121. So just 5 miles up the road.
Yeah.
And as soon as he passed, we heard CSX dispatch say they were going to go ahead and let our other train come south. So, like I said, we're going to stay live and catch one more since we're here.
I'm gonna get one more and then I'm gonna.
Warren's going to hang out for one more.
Yeah. I-154.
And it's going to be I-154, as you just heard Warren say.
Memphis, Tennessee to Fairburn, Georgia. Very new train on the system. Already had some pretty good power with it.
What did you say you saw on it before?
L&N.
The L&N on it.
Yep, I wonder where the L&N is now.
Well, maybe we might get lucky and get a surprise.
Maybe.
Okay, that horn you hear, he's going past the bird cam, coming up on it.
Oh. Western Maryland's leading the UP train to North Little Rock. Well, looks like the Western Maryland's gonna be taking a tour of the Midwest.
Oh darn.
Yeah.
Don't know if you was able to hear that, but Our waiting train just did a watch as he drove past, so got the drive-by done and everything looks good.
The roll by.
The roll-by.
Can't miss one of them. Tag is sitting at Ironville. Ooh.
Oh, did you hear the double honk?
Yep.
All right, even though he's about 5 miles away, it is incredibly quiet. We just heard the double horn blast for our train sitting there in Graysville, I-154. Double blast, he is about 5 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and stay quiet. Let's see if you guys can hear the horns as well at 5:30 here in the morning. That's crazy we can hear it this morning. We normally don't get to.
Yeah. The L&N's on that I-126 to Memphis out of Savannah. That's a PPU.
"5:36 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, and there's one bird up singing to us already.
No, I think I have a reason to believe that they have a CT on board that train. This event in a little train, eh? I think they have a CT on board. What's a CT? Conductor training.
Oh, a cub!
Yeah. Saw the orange. Yep, I-154, medium clear, south end Graysville.
All right, Warren, you want to tell us again what you just heard on the scanner?
I-154, medium clear or diverging clear for you, NS Folk, south end Graysville.
So, he is rolling, and so are we here at 5:30 in the morning. And that is Eastern Standard Time on the 12th of July, 2025. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for jumping up. Thanks for waking up. Thanks for popping up. Thanks for being on with us. Well, we're going to have a double-header train this morning. We had one of two. Our other one's coming. And since, unusually, we can't hear them all the way up, but since it is just deathly quiet we're going to stay quiet so we can hear him. And we heard the double blast for his startup all the way to Graysville. So we're going to stay on quiet mode. Let's have all the fun and listen to him coming our way. And we're going to put one more in the bag, I-154. We've got the lights on. We're all set and situated. Warren's excited. Production Unit 6 is here. We've got lights on everywhere. Thanks to the city of Ringgold, we've got extra lights.
I think I have a decent question. Where's production unit 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1?
Casey's.
Oh, well.
Warren wanted to know where 1 through 5 was. Right now, they are all sitting at Casey's house.
What do you mean all sitting at Casey?
That's where they all are.
How many are they all cars?
You get cars back
That's the new river mobile, isn't it?
Yes. And over there, the 1890 historic Ringgold Depot. All right, let's roll back to the crossing, you guys. And we'll listen his approach into Ringgold.
like I should have had the dash cam for
You should have what?
should have had the dash cam on the car before.
That would be cool. That one bird keeps singing and nobody answers it.
Yeah, fun. Here I am. It's gonna be about 20 years before the next train gets here.
Be what?
It's gonna be the next 20 years. Actually, he's getting back up to track speed, so I guess we'll give him a little bit of slack. Please, YN 2-liter.
And that is I-154 that Warren's talking about, getting back up to track speed where he has been sitting at the Graysville siding.
I want a YN 2-liter. Make it worth my time.
Warren's wanting to catch something special. If Crash was here right now, he'd say, Warren, rail fanning's like fishing. They're under the boat. If you use the right bait, you're going to catch something, and when you pull it up, it's always a surprise.
Yeah, it is. But my previous experiences fishing, that's never worked.
And Warren does that a lot because he has a boat.
Not really. Go on my buddies. We go and fish every now and then. Is all clouds. The moon is all covered with clouds.
Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Let's see if we can do a moon shot.
Maybe. There you go.
Looks like a great big sea around it.
I don't know. Ring around the moon?
Look at the curvature thing around it.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
Uh-huh.
And look, the rings are like orangish.
Yeah.
It's like it's a Tennessee moon.
Uh,
We're not far from Tennessee either.
not far. I think I hear them screeching rattles there. Either that or some
Kid said, "There's Luna."
You say it's a Tennessee moon. Hopefully their season's better than it was last year.
And Warren is pretty sure he hears our locomotive.
Sun's starting to think of the clouds a little bit over there.
Yeah, we are starting to lighten just a tad.
Get ready to choose the road less traveled. Travel insurance can help.
Commercial time there on the bird cam. Catoosa County Fire Department, Catoosa County Voting Registration Building. This little walk-around track here that goes out. As you can see, it's just starting to get light on the other side of the mountain. And for those of you familiar with this, that is the crossing where the excavator and the train crashed. Excavator lost.
Clearing the 116, that ABS signal back there.
All right, I-154 has cleared milepost 116. He is literally around the corner. He's going past, right about getting close, or just going past the General Monument, where the General came to rest that day back in 1863, I do believe. All right, everybody, this is train 2 of our morning. Since we were here, we couldn't leave one on base. If we're up, we might as well stay up a little bit. Let's listen for his approach into Ringgold, Georgia this morning, where we just saw one CSX leading northbound. Tony, he's coming your way. You and Brian get ready. Lucas, you too. Oh, our moon disappeared. I-154 on approach to Ringgold.
they only need 1 unit for that. Old one too. I think you can print those on Heritage Units.
Yep, doing it right now. Where do you think 154 is headed?
Fairburn, Georgia.
Fairburn, Georgia.
There's that intermodal facility down there.
He wasn't here for a long time, but he was sure here for a good time.
Yeah.
A YN2 up front. Locomotive number 507. Good morning, Jennifer. You are up awfully early.
Finally, something worth my time in the morning.
2 trains,
2 trains.
3 exciting engines.
Indeed.
It has been a locomotive-rich morning. Everybody say hi to Warren. He
It'll be by here.
is about to say goodbye to y'all. And we're going to pack up here in just a moment. And we're going to be going back to bed at this early hour of the morning.
Exactly. Oh man, I gotta see. Oh, also,
Wait a minute.
potentially,
Warren's got more he wants to tell us.
stay tuned for the on the channel because we've got a NS 955, the office car special. I heard through a group chat that it would be planned out of Cincinnati, probably Monday or Tuesday this week. So I might go out and shoot it depending on how busy I am. Mike might, but we'll see what the
See what the timing is.
timing is.
Last time we got it coming into town and going out of town, remember?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You know, I'm hoping that it's hoping that it's an early morning run. I kind of want to go back to Daisy in the morning because Daisy was always kind to me when I would go up there before school. Now I'm graduated, so
Yeah, it wasn't kind to me. Warren would call in the morning. Hey, I just saw such and such. Where are you? I'm on the way to school.
I just saw M77 with that Canadian Pacific man.
Yeah, Warren would get up way before the sun.
Yeah. Pure boredom, man. I'm gonna do this in the trunk of my car.
Well, everybody, we're going to roll you out here, then we're going to wrap up. We are trackside on the historic W&A line for CSX. And everybody, it has been a great start to this Saturday morning. Let me grab this here real quick. In your I-154 going into the distance there.
Going into that going into that 109.9 defect detector back there.
Yep, the defect detector is at the 109.9.
I'm curious on his axle count and length. I wish I had my scanner with me.
All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up, packing up, putting everything up. It is a system. But anyhow, you just saw I-154 going south on the way to Fairburn, Georgia, down to the intermodal facility there. And our excitement of the night, and again, a special thanks to Warren because he stayed up all night and kept track of all the different ways, from the Facebook groups to friends to whatever, to keep track of where our store performing train this morning, M514, 1 CSX 4720 on that locomotive number, started out this morning's live going northbound, and with him 1776, the spirit of our armed forces, and a first time for this guy to see both of them, and the first time to have filmed them here on the channel. So everybody, we're gonna go ahead and start packing up. And can't wait to go roll back this footage and take a look at it. On the side of one CSX that is dedicated to all the employees that make CSX Transportation what it is today, and an incredible company. All 14 logos of the different unions represented on the side of that locomotive. So many things go into that engine. So, everybody, we're just going to roll you back here, and then I'm going to start winding up, and then we'll say one goodbye. There's Production 6. There's Warren, and he may be getting ready to say goodbye right now.
Well, I'll have to get the lights. He's got a bunch of things.
Yeah, if you just set that one here, and I'll be good.
All right.
It's a system.
All right. You need anything else before I hop in and get out of here?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for staying up all night to do this.
No problem.
You be safe and you be careful.
Ciao.
Thank you, sir. Warwick said bye. Drive careful. I hear the lights are flashing in there. That is the Catoosa County Fire Department right there. I see headlights. Let's hope everybody's okay wherever they're headed. Well, everybody, we can cancel that code 3 call. Warren did see lights, but as you can see, they're in there flashing. Warren thinks they're just getting ready for the day and making sure everything's working. A lot of work goes into being a fire person, both guys and gals. And they were all at the Davis Cattle Farm Rodeo last night. Oh, this person is stopped over there along the road. Our sunrise there in the distance as our sky begins to turn orange. Where shortly, morning will officially be here. Well, morning is actually officially here now. Well, I'll bet Roscoe's still asleep. It's way too early for him to get up. Well, everybody, we're about packed. It's been a great day. Don't forget, send in your submissions for Catch of the Week. Anything trackside that you've seen that's fun, exciting, interesting, please send it on in at railmoments.com and we'll look at it all together on this Sunday. Let's see, which will be tomorrow, the 14th. And after we do that, we'll pick the 6 picks and then we'll put them up on a short. Everybody can see yours. And they'll go into a video so everybody can see the submissions. And it's just a fun time with Casey up in the studio. One more night of the rodeo tonight. Davis Cattle Farm, the 13th. Let's see. No, it's the 12th. Now I got me confused. Let's see what day it really is. Yes, the 12th. Silly me. It just kind of all runs together when you get up in the middle of the morning. July 12th, 2025. Tonight, Davis Cattle Farm Rodeo. We went last night. It was fantastic. And they've got a new guy out in the middle with the other guy that's been the clown for quite a while. And he is so entertaining. And the horse, Mr. Bojangles, that was rescued from the floods down in New Orleans back when, and everything. It was just good times. Rodeo, rodeo, rodeo. Special thank you to all of our first responders and our armed forces that take care of us daily and watch out for things around the world and here locally. Just like they're doing over there, getting ready for their day, making sure everything's working. For those of you that just tuned in as we get ready to say, see you at the next crossing, we started out with M514 led by, and he was northbound, led by 1 CSX, locomotive 4720, and that unit, special interest unit, that unit honors the employees of CSX and the 14 unions involved with them. And as a mid-DPU on that train as well, 1776, the Spirit of Armed Forces, on its way to the Radnor Yard in Nashville. So, as you know, we never say goodbye. We always tell you we're going to see you at the next crossing. So, be it later today, I'm not sure when, but we will see you at the next crossing. Tony and Brian, we've sent one CSX your way to Cowan, Tennessee. It's up to you guys now to catch it. Everybody, have a fantastic day. Thanks for being with us here on Rail Moments. Kid outdoors, you get some sleep. You've been up all night. Nap time. Let Jennifer take the next shift. Everybody, see y'all at the next crossing, and thanks for being with us at this early hour of the morning.